The idea is just trying to give an overview of the Black experience in the Mahoning Valley. It's obviously not meant to be comprehensive. It's just to give people an idea of, wow, what a rich history it really is, and maybe inspire other people to dig a little more deeply than we're able to in a fairly small exhibit, a nice size, but not a full permanent exhibit.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.
We're opening a new exhibit called Hearing Our Voices, Discovering Black Youngstown. It is an exhibit that was the product of a class I taught in the spring, our museum curation class, in the fall of 2022, this was our end product. The idea is just trying to give an overview of the Black experience in the Mahoning Valley. It's obviously not meant to be comprehensive. It's just to give people an idea of, wow, what a rich history it really is, and maybe inspire other people to dig a little more deeply than we're able to in a fairly small exhibit, a nice size, but not a full permanent exhibit. Obviously, the faith community plays a very, very large part in the community on a lot of levels. To that end, we have a robe from Bishop Wagner. We have a few items from Bishop Murray from the Catholic Diocese. He was the first Black Catholic bishop of this diocese. So that's some of the religious community that we did look at. Probably one of the most important businesses, the funeral homes. We've got two of them. We're going to be talking about F.D. Mason and Layman F. Black, Phillips and Holden, so we have some artifacts from them. We have a few things from Edna Pincham, and I was really happy that we were able to do those through her son and daughter. There's really a bunch of articles and some photos about some of her, just a few of her accomplishments when she was here with us, and as mayor in Garrow's aide, and be the first Black woman, and still only Black woman to run for mayor of Youngstown. So I'm sure those are a lot of names people would have heard of. But then again, we have some beautiful aprons and a quilt made by a woman named Ruth Wilcox, and her granddaughter and her daughter loaned us these handmade items that she made. She is, of course, no longer with us, but so it just shows you some of the beauty of the crafts that come out of this community. We have a number of oral histories that have been collected over the years, both by the university and here at the museum. And this is something the students also worked on. We pulled quotes out of them. So in the exhibit, and it goes with our theme of Hearing Our Voices, are just quotes from all kinds of people from the community. Again, names you may have heard, like Reverend Lonnie Simon. We have a quote of his. We have Herbert, a quote from him. But then we have a lot of people that you will never have heard of before, and we'll hear their voice as well. A lot of it, as you might suspect, being that it comes from this museum, deals with the iron and steel industry and the discrimination and there. So we have a number that deal with various aspects of work. Obvious, because we are the center of industry and labor, so obviously we're going to do something about work. And then we have one that deals with neighborhood development and redlining, segregating neighborhoods and restrictive covenants. That's in there. And one about segregated spaces, like swimming pools are a big one. It will be up for a while, so if you visit the museum, when you come into the lobby, you're going to see it. And then you have to also go into our big Harry Michelle classroom, because there's more of it in there.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Who's the only local bank with a mobile mortgage app? Farmers. Download the app to contact your lender, calculate payments, securely scan and upload documents, and check the status of your loan. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal, Farmers.